Hi everybody, Lucifer here, and I am back with Metaphobia. Unfortunately, I don't know where I am. Oh, actually, I think I do. I think I know. Yeah, okay. I think I know where I need to go. And that is the prison hospital. So I have the library, I have the prison hospital, so let's go see. Can I?
Hello, officer.
Good afternoon, sir. Can I help you?
I'm here to visit Michael Coltrane.
And you are?
A friend of his.
Mr. Coltrane is not allowed visitors. There's been a court order.
Oh.
I really need to see him. It's urgent.
No exceptions, sir. The only people allowed to see him are his doctors and those with explicit permission from the court. I cannot let you in.
I see.
Okay. Wood?
The access card Judy loaned me. The police use it to open any electronic lock in the city. I hope I won't get in any trouble using it.
Oh, that's an access card. I doubt that will work. I don't think I should bribe the guy. Maybe calling Judy would help. I'm not going to try and shank the cop. That won't end well. Just don't let me go through another tutorial. How do I do this? Okay,
I'll need to get past this guard if I want to meet Michael Cole.
let's see. How do I get past the guard?
Heparin from the pharmacy.
Heparin.
A very sharp knife. I better be careful not to cut myself.
Okay, I have scissors.
The smartphone I borrowed.
Okay.
Some hard-earned US dollars.
Could I try and bribe the man?
I'm going to...
Of course. My...
Ay.
Wow. He had a...
Yeah, okay. How do I get in? Maybe I can talk to her like this? I don't know.
Hey,
Hello. Again? You're really enjoying this newfound life of crime, aren't you?
I prefer to think of myself as a detective.
Yeah, right.
Where do the clues lead today?
Prison hospital.
Michael Coltrane. Crazy Mike?
That's the one.
Okay, she knows
You
him.
know him?
Of course, he was a modern-day Jack the Ripper. At least that's what the papers called him in the 80s. You want to talk to this guy? You're insane.
Thanks for the encouragement.
Just saying, he went on a killing spree through the city. What does he have to do with your case?
Detective Proctor told me he was the killer in the last of the political assassinations. He might be able to tell me something. Problem is, he went insane just before they caught him.
Huh. Wow. Look at you, knowing all the top secret information before me. I'm a little jealous.
I'm starting to get the hang of this. You think you can forge some paperwork to get me in?
Sure, give me a second.
Oh, so she can't help. Why is it always green
It
letters
should get
on
you
black
access to
screen?
most of the prison wing. It's a clearance pass for a visiting psychiatrist. The guard won't look twice at it. Just don't forget, your name is Dr. Frank Villarmo.
You're my hero, Judy. What would I do without you? You know, not many people would help someone like me. Not after I left everyone I love. After I left you.
Richard, I don't know if I can ever forgive you. I hoped that you would come back one day, but when you disappeared, that hurt. That hurt for a long time. Seeing you again is a little like picking at the scars, you know?
If you want me to leave...
No, stay. I need to know why you left. I need to hear you say it.
I told you. I had my reasons.
Richard, I don't care what you say. Just don't avoid the question anymore. Why did you leave?
It happened gradually. I felt myself pulling away from everyone. Getting further and further. And then I reached a point when I couldn't speak to anyone. And when the morning came, I couldn't get out of bed.
That's why you wouldn't sleep here?
I didn't want to put that on you.
You could have told me. I could have helped. We all could have. Patricia, Miranda, everyone.
I know. I chose to be alone. But then being alone became too much. I couldn't escape the feeling. I started
What? Tell me.
sleeping with my models. I thought it would cure my depression, and it would work for a little while. I would forget how I felt. I'd forget everything. I would convince myself I was happy again. But before the night was over, everything would come crashing down on me again.
Richard,
Don't think you weren't good enough. I cared about you, I did. Once I started with that, I couldn't look you in the eye. I was so ashamed. Then I ran away, so that I wouldn't have to see you. You, or anyone else. I don't want forgiveness. I don't deserve that. And after I finish investigating my father's murder, I'll leave. I won't bother you again.
I had no idea. I'm glad you told me. Thank you. Thank you for being honest.
It's the least I can do. I'll talk to you soon. I should go.
Sure.
This man needs therapy. Like, right now. Oh boy.
Papers I need to get in.
Hopefully this works.
Hello, sir. I am Dr. Frank Villiarmo.
Good afternoon, Doctor. All right, are you new?
Yes, I've just arrived from the University of Alabama to study Mr. Coltrane. He is a fascinating subject, I must say.
You could say that. Just be careful. The glass is bulletproof, so you're safe, but he does try to intimidate new people.
Don't worry. I'm used to that.
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
Yes?
Of course.
This guy is mentally ill. I mean, seriously deranged. I don't understand why you're all so fascinated by him.
The most disturbing cases are always the most interesting.
I'll say this. He has gotten better over time. Been here 30 years. And when he's medicated, he can at least speak coherently.
The treatments are working then.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, good luck.
Thank you.
Well, this is gonna
Better
be
not touch.
an interesting visit, I guess. Okay, this is...
Hello?
Is that him? Honest.
My name is Richard. I know you don't believe me, but I need your help.
No, not another shrink. I had enough of you people. I'm not crazy. I know what I saw.
I'm not a doctor, Michael. I just want to hear your story. I want to know what you saw back in the 80s.
I already told my story 1,000 times. They got it on tape and everything. Ask one of your shrink friends to play it for you.
I told you, Michael. I'm not a doctor.
Yeah, right. Ain't nobody come through here but doctors and guards. Beat it, Doc.
You're right. I'm not supposed to be here. I forged documents and snuck in just to see you. My father was killed.
I don't know you. I don't know your father. Not my problem.
He was killed by the same people who hired you all those years ago.
And what do you want from me? I can't help you.
You're the only witness still alive.
You think I know something?
I know something happened to you. You're not the same man you once were. The people who killed my father, they changed you.
Well, that may be true, but it doesn't matter. Nobody believes me.
I do.
Hold up, if you ain't a cop, and you ain't a doctor. How did you find out about me?
Detective Proctor told me about you.
Proctor, yeah, that guy, he's still alive.
More or less. Listen, Michael. I risked a lot just coming here. You're the only one who can help me. Please, I beg you. Tell me everything you know about these people. I don't think you're crazy. I trust you. So please, trust me.
All right then.
Okay, story.
Tell me exactly what happened.
I remember like it was yesterday. By that time, I already had 3 kills in the books and a nice pile of money in the bank. So I said to myself, that's it, I'm done. Then this guy, all dressed in black, shows up one day, says he'll pay me 800 grand to kill some guy. He puts 100 grand in cash right there in front of my hand and says, this is just for listening to me. You'll get the rest when the job's done. So I agreed. I'd do one more job.
Biggest mistake ever?
Who did you have to kill?
The target was some guy I'd never heard of, but apparently he was famous. Some kind of president of the Peace of America organization. Tyler Green, if I remember right. To this day, I don't know why this hippie was so important.
Tyler Green was the man who inspired my father's entire political philosophy.
The pieces start to fall together. So I did the job. The guy in black said to meet him in this shack way out on the outskirts of the city. He asked for pictures, for proof.
So he was framed.
Oh God, no, not again.
What's wrong?
I'll see it again. No, get out of my head.
Michael, look at me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes I have these seizures, as the shrinks call them.
Are you okay to keep talking?
Sure, where was I? Oh yeah, the guy in black says how satisfied they are with my work. Says they got my money right there. But first, he wants to sit and talk.
Of course.
He says they want me to work for them full time, but doesn't say who they are. By this point, I don't really care. Mafia, CIA, the Russians.
Of course, the Russians.
Whatever. I just wanted to get my money and get out of there. And then it happened. The room was quiet. Kinda like this room right now. But then it got too quiet. No sound.
Considering
at
he
all.
mentioned the Russians, not the
He
very
started
appropriate
talking
time to be
again,
playing this game, I
but
guess.
His mouth was closed.
What do you mean?
God help me, I never experienced anything like it. He told me they needed me. They wanted me to be one of them.
Who were they?
I don't know, he just kept sending his thoughts to my head, and I heard every word just as I can hear you now. But that wasn't the worst of it. Someone else was talking. At first I thought they were in the room too, but there was nobody there. He spoke to me. He tried to convince me. He showed me pictures in my head. He showed me their incredible wealth, the power they had. He showed me how they control the world. I saw it all with my head, as if I'd experienced it myself. Like a memory, these people are not from this world. They're monsters, aliens from another planet. I started screaming. I left the money on the table and ran. And the whole time I was running, I could hear the voices in my head. The voices started speaking some nonsense language, whispering like they were right next to me. I went back to my apartment and lay on the floor for what must have been days.
Do you still hear them, Michael?
I heard them for a week or two after that. Then all of a sudden they stopped. But sometimes
What?
Sometimes I see things.
What things?
Things not of this world. We are slaves, Richard. I don't want to live like this anymore. I don't want to see these things. I envy those I killed. Living in this hell is my true punishment.
Don't worry, Michael. Everything will be alright.
You don't know how often I hear that phrase. It's never gonna be alright. Never. Not as long as they exist.
He may be hiding something important. I should check out Coltrane's apartment in case there's any evidence left behind. That is, if the apartment still exists.
Okay, do I admire his work? You know what? Let's be complete maniacs because we're getting into the supernatural now. We might need this guy.
You've been locked away a long time, so you probably don't know. But you're kind of famous. You were one of the best at your job. Some might even say you were a legend.
Me? A legend, really?
Look, I don't condone what you did. But I am impressed you managed to get so close to so many important people. Politicians, world leaders. It's not easy.
I was good, wasn't I? But I hated every second of it.
So why did you do it?
The money, why else? 800,000 to kill one guy? People on the street kill for a few dollars. I thought of myself as a higher class of killer. But a legend? No, I never thought I'd be a legend.
That's it for now.
Well, maybe that heals his, well, messed up mental state. I don't know what he went through, but it was not good. Goodbye. I'm going to Judy. Doc?
Hey, just me.
Make it fast, Richie. I'm a little busy at the moment. How did it go? Were you able to talk to him?
A little.
Was he totally out of his mind?
Well,
He
not
was calm
completely.
for the most part. Must be heavily medicated. But he told me some interesting stuff. He claims he was working for this secret society. I want to look through his old apartment. There might be some clues left behind.
I'm sure the police cleaned the place out. Who knows if it's even there anymore?
I still want to check it out. Can you find the address?
Can Pavarotti sing? Count to 10 and I'll have it. Okay, let's see.
One,
Got it.
two.
Michael Coltrane, last known address 952 Lincoln Avenue. Now let's see if it's still standing. You're in luck. Nobody's touched the place since 1978. And no new tenants since Crazy Mike. I guess nobody wants to sleep in Jack the Ripper's old bedroom.
I mean, if it's cheap, I would.
All the same, be careful. That's a rough neighborhood.
I'm a monster.
The place is probably crawling with junkies.
Thanks, I will.
And hey,
Yeah?
I've been thinking about everything you told me before. I want you to know I'm not mad at you. It took a lot of guts to tell me all that, and it wasn't easy to hear. But I forgive you.
Thanks. That means a lot to me.
I don't
Aww.
want you to disappear again after this. I don't have a lot of friends, and I could use one to talk to now and again.
I'd like that.
Anyway, here I go getting sentimental when you have a case to solve. Have fun at your crack house.
Yeah, I'll try. Talk to you soon.
That
I'll be here.
did not sound good. This game really does pick all the points you wouldn't want to put in a YouTube video. But then again, nobody watches this, so I can do whatever the hell I want. Unless it's outright breaking YouTube guidelines, like I did with one title. Although it took them a year to realize, I did get a strike on my channel because of a title.
Whoa, this place is a mess.
Jesus Christ.
I can't see any use for this thing. It seems hollow.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind, but let's look around first.
Beautiful view of one of the worst neighborhoods in the city. No thanks.
Oh, why? Why have you
There's
done
no
that?
point in destroying the table completely.
You did not have to do that. And I know what I need to do because... Why did you throw that away?
I
Take it.
don't need to carry that around anymore.
Oh, for the... Okay, you have a knife. I concede you do have a knife for self-defense.
There's something in here.
What is it?
Look at that. A map.
My
It's a
clothes
map.
aren't expensive, but they are very comfortable.
Oh, go to hell. I wanna move so I can...
There is nothing. I smashed a hole in the wall with the
Okay. A map.
A map I found in Coltrane's apartment. It looks like it leads into the woods.
Woods?
It shows the coordinates of the hut where Coltrane held secret meetings with those people. Whoever they are. At least I hope that's where it leads.
So, can I...
This map is crumpled and dusty. It must have been laying around.
So I have one of two courses of action here. One is to go to the hut, other is to give the map to Judy to just let her know where I'm going and then go to the hut. I'm just gonna give it to her so she knows what I'm up to.
Check out this map I found in Mike's apartment.
A map of what?
I think it marks the location of Mike's meeting spot with this secret society.
Looks like it's in the East McConney Forest. I'm sorry to tell you, Richie, that's not exactly a nice neck of the woods. You don't want to know how many bodies we found dragged out of there.
Oh,
Nice spot, though, if you're looking to meet some rapists and murderers.
no,
Well, I feel better
Thank
now.
you.
Be careful.
I have a knife, I just hope it's not a gunfight. Hut.
I'm not gonna lie. This place gives me the creeps. I bet no one has stepped foot in this part of the forest in years. I'm not gonna...
Yeah, okay, I heard that. Anything else I can interact with?
I'm not...
Okay, shut up. Apparently not. I can go away or I can go in.
I don't want to.
Don't pull away and go, but
I'd rather not.
if you're not going to take out a knife, I'll be going in a hut where a secret society met with a serial killer or a paid assassin. You are a moron, my sir. Like,
I'll take this piece of rope.
why? I mean, I'm definitely gonna need it, I know that, but
A dirty old rug. Not even a dog would sit on that.
move it. Of course.
A trap door.
We're in Minecraft, everybody.
I don't need that. A knitted basket. It must have been here for decades. Almost looks like a small...
Come on, let's go Minecrafting. Maybe it's the nether portal.
What do we have here? A secret door. I wonder what's down below.
Nah, more likely it's the end. Okay. Now, there is no light here.
There is something deeply unsettling about this place. I don't like it. I should look around and get back to the city as soon as...
Of course you should. So, there's only one thing to look
I
at.
can't see anything.
Can you not use that as a light source? What could I use for a light source? Maybe this?
Using revenge...
Okay.
I can't see any...
Ay, ay, ay.
The smart
Maybe I can combine
pouring
this.
hydrogen peroxide.
Nope.
The smartphone. Using Raban's phone as a flashlight is a good idea.
Battery is dead. Huh. Can I go up, find something to... Oh.
A knitted basket. I don't need.
Can I cut up the basket?
I don't want to destroy.
Anything else I could use?
I don't need this.
I'm the kind of person that gets frustrated very easily when things are not obvious in games like this. So I'm going to save the game as dumb. And I'm going to look up a walkthrough. Otherwise, I'm just gonna spend 2 hours going insane. Okay, I figured it out. I passed through all of this 3 times. It didn't work. Now for some reason it is working. So what I need to do is combine this and this.
Richard, this is a bad idea. I actually made 5.
Okay, now I have fire and I need to combine.
This is a good idea. This wax block is as hard as a brick. This is a good idea, but the
Do I do that?
just a little bit.
Go away from the fire. Put this on the fire.
Nice. I've melted the wax.
And now I can combine these.
Call me a craftsman.
Now he has a candle and go away from the fire.
I could put that in the basket, but it won't help.
No, but you can light it up.
Now that I've lit the...
Now get down. Oh, that's why it didn't work the first time. I put it in the basket, not on top of it. That's the problem. This game is too precise sometimes.
I don't want to blow the can.
So, this should work. Look at it.
What's this? These 2 pieces of paper have some interesting symbols on them. They appear to be different languages, though.
Anything else?
Nothing else. I better leave the candle here.
Why?
The table is a mess.
What did I get? Oh.
It's no use. I can't make...
And...
I don't recognize these symbols.
Okay, this is Sumerian.
Strange-looking symbols. They don't look like any kind of human language I've ever seen.
This... Okay, but it does have some similarities with the Hindu script, in my opinion. Kind of something between Sumerian and Hindu script, if that makes sense. Anyway, I need to get away from here. And I think I'm past the halfway point in this game. Which... Nice. That's nice. Wouldn't it be smart to...
I'll leave it where it is.
Why?
Dirty old rug.
Wouldn't it be smart to not leave everything disturbed, kind of cover your traces a bit? Now, I can show her this.
Have you ever seen these?
Nope, it's all Greek to me. What is it?
Symbols, but I don't know what they stand for.
Sorry.
Guess we're going to library. Can she know anything about this, maybe?
What do you make of this?
What's this? Something you drew?
No, not exactly my style. They're symbols of some kind. Any idea what they mean?
Beats me. Maybe it's a secret language.
I mean, a secret society having their own alphabet would be pretty good. Gives you another layer of security. Now, can I ask the lady?
I wouldn't even know where to start looking to translate this.
Well, ask
I'm
the
sorry
lady.
to bother you again. Can you
Why, of course. These are ancient Sumerian symbols. Cuneiform, to be more precise. One of the oldest forms of writing.
Wow, you really know your stuff. Are you able to read them?
I recognize what they are, but I have no idea how to read them.
That's okay. Thank you anyway. Okay, this is helpful. Those symbols are Sumerian cuneiform. I should look into that. No point in asking Judy for help with this. She's as much of a history buff as I am a sports fan. I'll do some research on my own.
Okay.
Man, I haven't read a...
Well, maybe
Man.
look something for the cuneiform. Can I ask about this?
I'm
To the
sorry
nice
to
old
bother
lady?
you.
I'm sorry, dear.
Alright,
Okay, now can I go to a history museum or something like that? Would make sense.
by close...
Get out. Home? Why did I go home? Does she know anything about it?
I don't want Patricia to know any...
Apparently not. Maybe here.
Why would I do so? No, that... The old... The police already went through his
Yeah, okay, but... Give me a moment. Okay, I'm back. And yeah, I'm looking for a way to read these.
The old phone. I don't need a... No,
Can I combine this
I don't
maybe?
thi-
Or maybe this with the map.
I don't think that's gonna... These two sets of symbols are completely different from each other. One set appears to be ancient writing, while the other looks more like a futuristic alien language.
Not really, but okay. So, can I try to combine this with...
I wouldn't even know where to...
Can I use this? Will she let me? Yep.
Keyword, Sumerian. Let's see what this library has. Here's the most recent article, published a year ago. It says, From Archaeology to Psychiatry. Professor Dr. Cornelius Blake, Ph.D., a talented professor from St. George's University, is a well-known biologist. The professor's academic interests, however, extend beyond the biology courses he teaches at the university level. Blake's research in biology has made him a contender for the Nobel Prize, but he is also a historian and one of the nation's top experts on ancient Sumer and Egypt. He is one of a handful of people in the United States capable of translating ancient Sumerian cuneiform, from which he has received several awards.
Oh.
His accomplishments do not end there. He is also a brilliant mind in psychology and psychiatry. Most recently, he was part of a team from Washington Medical University that made historic breakthroughs in treating several challenging cases of schizophrenia.
Let me guess, he healed the...
I should visit the university and talk to Professor Blake. If he can translate Sumerian symbols, that would be a huge help. My guess is this secret society uses this ancient language as a code of some...
Okay, yeah, huh. Weird. Okay, university. Let's... Where will I find the guy though?
I don't need that.
Can you read it though?
Struggling with your bio research? Let me do it for you. Available for all types of research.
Oh, come
Price
on.
is negotiable. 555.
Of course.
Somebody wrote, "We don't need no education." I had the same attitude when I was in school.
We don't need no education.
What can I say?
Is that him? That would just be
All
staying.
around gene...
Okay, let's just
Hello,
talk to him.
Professor.
Good afternoon.
My name is Richard. Do you mind if I ask?
I'm a bit busy at the moment, but seeing as how you've already interrupted me, is that...
About your work.
You exaggerate. I just helped with the translations. Once you know a language, you know it in every subject. And one time I helped a few people suffering from schizophrenia. That's all.
Wow.
Huh.
That's still very impressive.
Oh, please. Journalists like to pitch us as academic heroes so they can sell their articles. If they wrote about my Intro to Biology course, which I teach every day, no one would give a damn.
You are too humble. Goodbye,
Goodbye.
okay, this.
I'd like your help with something.
I'll see what I can do, but you don't look...
I understand you can translate Old Sumerian text. Is that right?
That's correct. I completed my dissertation on Sumerian literature during the 3rd dynasty of Ur. But I'm sorry, I don't offer tutoring on the subject. If you want to learn more about Sumerian language, you can buy my book, Forgotten Art and Literature.
Maybe another time. I'm only looking to translate one piece of paper.
Can I see it?
Here.
Interesting. It appears to be a particularly early form of Sumerian writing, and yet it's been written on parchment less than 50 years old. Where did you get this?
I'm sorry.
An
It's a
abandoned
private
hut?
matter. I'd rather not say. I'll pay you for the translation, of course.
No, payment won't be necessary. I relish the opportunity to dig into texts I've never seen before. Hold on a moment.
What is it?
Sir, you must tell me where you got this.
Why?
I'm sorry. I really can't.
I just need time to translate it.
Of course. When can I come by to...
If you'll excuse me, I really must get back.
He's
Just
acting
let
weird.
me know when I should be...
Yes,
Oh. Okay.
not a problem.
That was weird. Why was he so upset about the...
Can I ask him about this? Well,
Can you tell me anything about these symbols?
Quite striking. But it doesn't look like any human language I've ever seen.
do not equate language
Alright,
to writing,
thanks.
please. That's a big mistake. For example, there are languages that use two kinds of writing systems. There are a lot of languages that use the same writing system, so equating these is weird.
No time. I can't go there. I better call Judy and have her check him out.
Okay, that is smart. Why does it always take a century for her
what's
to
up?
pick up?
Hey, Judy. Have you ever heard of Professor Cornelius Blake?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Look him up if you can.
Already on it. What do you want to know? Looks like a successful academic. He's got degrees in science, history, literature, a lot of writing credits in journals, teaches college classes.
Okay.
You don't think he's one of the bad guys, do you?
No, not really. After I spoke to Crazy Mike, I started poking around and found a piece of parchment with symbols on it.
Yeah, I showed it to her.
Turns out it was written in ancient Sumerian.
Okay, and?
And Blake is the only one who can translate the text.
Oh my god, please get to the point. This is so boring.
I found the parchment in an old shack where Crazy Mike made a deal with a man from a secret society. I think they're the ones responsible for these murders.
Okay, I'm back in.
When Blake saw the parchment, he started acting weird. Like he recognized it. Like he knew something.
Interesting. What do you need from me?
Take a closer look at him. I don't know, try hacking the campus closed-circuit cameras or something.
He's drinking coffee right now. He takes it with milk and 2 sugars. Hold on.
Okay.
That's 3 sugars.
Wow, you're too good.
You're right. I am too good for you. Stop trying to butter me up.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Judy. Let me know if anything happens, okay?
Oh god. He's on his 4th pack of sugar. Are those Splendas? Jesus.
Judy.
Yeah. I'll call you if the boring old professor does anything.
Thank you. Let's call it a day.
Okay, I can actually do that. What is this?
It's closed. It's an electrical...
Electrical breaker box. Why do I have a feeling I'll need to do something with that?
Time for some much needed...
Okay. What's gonna happen now?
Good morning, sweetheart.
Hey,
You sound tired. You sleep alright?
I guess. Well, actually, there was something I was thinking about last night.
What?
What happened to you back then? You know, when you got all weird and
Patricia.
I never got a straight answer from you. It's been years and I was just a kid.
You were
I didn't know what was
depressed.
going on,
Say it to
and
the kid.
I've been afraid to ask you. I think about it a lot. You were like a different person. It was scary, but I'm not a kid anymore. Whatever it is, I can handle it.
Why are you so curious now?
Tell the truth.
Mom mentioned it the other day, and I started thinking about it again. I know I can be a pain in the ass sometimes, but I love you. We all care about you, even Mom. She
Okay.
worries you're gonna end up as a drug addict or go crazy or something.
You don't have to worry about me. I don't do drugs. And I'm in a much better place now. I just had a bit of a crisis. That's all. It happens sometimes when you're older.
Like a midlife crisis? When guys have a midlife crisis, they start drinking or gambling or they buy a Porsche. They don't disappear for months or years. You cut yourself off from everyone. Even Judy didn't know what happened to you. I still don't see what you saw in her. Smart-ass bitch.
Watch your mouth, young lady. Judy was a good friend of mine. Don't talk about her like that.
I'm just glad you're not with her anymore. She was bossy. You never used to let anyone boss you around.
I let you boss me around.
I'm allowed to. I'm your daughter. And you're avoiding the question. What happened? Can't you tell me?
Yes, of course. Just not right now. I gotta go, okay, honey?
Yeah, fine. Just trying to talk to the invisible dad.
I'm sorry I haven't seen you much lately. I will soon. I promise. I just need time to figure something out.
Don't worry, Dad. I'm used to it. I have to do my homework anyway.
I'll talk to you soon.
Poor kid.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, considering her father, she
Alright.
ended up pretty well.
Hopefully Professor Blake has done some translating overnight. I should pay him a visit.
Seriously, considering the father, she turned out pretty well. But still a bit of an ass, though. A bit judgmental, of course. I don't know what's between her and Judy, so I can't tell much more than that, but still. Oh, another notice. There was another notice, and I want to read it. What is this?
I don't need that.
Can you read it?
Here's a new one. I'm not able to attend today's lecture. My colleague, Mr. Smith, will take over. In case of any
Okay, Cornelius Blake. So that's him. Now we'll see why.
all around gene.
Yeah, okay.
Hello, Professor.
Hmm? Oh, it's you.
Were you able to translate the symbols?
You need to give me more time than that.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. It's just very important to me.
Well, I'm a very busy man.
When will you have time to
I don't know.
Can I take it for now then? I'll bring it back once you have time.
I'm sorry.
I see. All right. No problem. I'll come back another day. I'll let you work for now.
Very
Left it at home?
Okay.
My ass. I bet he's already translated it and he knows something. I need to lure him out of the office and search.
You're gonna call him, aren't you? No, no. For the love of... This game is either too precise or unprecise as
I don't
hell.
need that. Here's a new one.
Okay, now, can you do this? I'm not a complete idiot, at least.
Professor Yes? Who is this? My name is Jason Truman, one of your bio students. Something terrible happened in the classroom. Please, Professor.
I'll be there as soon as...
Thank you, It worked like a charm. Now I just...
Just walk out. Walk out. Okay, he's locking up. That's good. Now, how can I pick the lock? Either...
The door...
Scissors, maybe?
I can't open the door.
Maybe the knife?
I can't open...
What with this?
I've seen people on TV use cards to unlock doors. I wish I knew how to do...
What do I use then? Do I call Judy for this? Kozlov. Wait, who is Kozlov? Kozlov. I can't remember who Kozlov is. I'm gonna try and call Judy though. Oh yeah, the guy who writes. I believe.
Hello?
Hey, Jude.
I'm fine.
Nothing.
Oh, for the love
sure.
of God. If I'm not wrong, this guy is Kozlov.
I don't need... Struggling with your bio research?
Yeah, Brian Kozlov. Can I do
I don't
that?
think I need to call him right now.
Would peroxide work
Pouring
somehow?
hydrogen.
Oh, a breaker, maybe.
It's closed.
Can I pry it open?
There was a loose wire. I didn't even have to pull very hard on it.
Oh, and can I use the wire to do this?
I unlocked the door.
I don't know how that works. Like, seriously.
Alright, I don't have much.
This?
Look at that. He actually
Okay.
I should look around before... I don't need an... Blood and skin samples.
Why is that better take?
I haven't got this. I don't really know how to...
Um,
Just more lab...
What is this?
I'll just...
Why am I
I
robbing
don't
this
need
man?
anything there. It's locked.
Can I use the wire on this?
I can't open...
Can I get out?
I should look around. Just more lab equipment.
No, yeah, of course.
Just paperwork.
Step away.
Just paper.
Okay. On the other side, maybe.
Just I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't... Chemistry was... This machine almost looks like a microwave. I've always been fascinated by microscopes.
What
Just more-
else?
I don't need that. Safety first.
Can I try and unlock it with this? Nope.
I can't...
What is this?
A picture of a young woman. Wait a minute. There's a key.
Oh, of course. I need to do that. And I guess the keys for this?
I unlock...
Of course it is.
This appears to be Blake's diary. Or more of a work journal than a personal diary. Wow. It's incredibly detailed.
Okay.
He's been working on 3 huge projects simultaneously, so this is why he was interested in my parchment. Let's see. What's this? Here's something written in red. It says...
Metaphobia.
Metaphobia? What the hell is that? It seems to be Blake's personal project. Some kind of independent research.
We'll
Judging
see.
by the highlighted text, it looks important. Whoa. This is strange. Superior race taking over, telepathic communication, hallucinations, delusions, insomnia.
Okay.
What is this?
I know
This
who
doesn't
that
look like
is.
a university project. There are lots of symbols similar to those from the parchment. Are my symbols somehow related to his research? This is why Blake acted so strangely when I showed him the parchment. According to this, he not only knows about this secret society, he's also working on exposing them. Blake either went crazy, or he's onto something big. Why would someone with his IQ believe in a conspiracy theory? What if,
Evidence?
just maybe, Crazy Mike wasn't that crazy after all? His delusions and hallucinations might have been caused by something Blake is trying to uncover. Here he's drawn sketches of humanoids. They're like lizard-human mutants. Come on, does Blake really believe in this? And how is this connected? According to Blake, it's a phenomenon when one's mind changes as a result of high telekinetic frequencies. This phenomenon is often mistaken for schizophrenia. But Blake sought to prove the existence of metaphobia. His primary patient was a man named Stuart Winkelstein. He was diagnosed with schizophrenia, but Blake was convinced he suffered from metaphobia. Wait a minute. He was a successful politician from a different political party than my father's, but he had similar goals, like all the other victims. There's a weird connection between these cases. But what does it all mean? Stuart Winkelstein mysteriously disappeared more than 7 years ago, and Blake couldn't find out what happened to him. According to Blake,
Okay,
in most
lizard
cases
cult.
the human mind is too fragile to withstand the pressure, and they suffer from metaphobia. Long story short, they become delusional and go mad because of the high level of... When someone suffers from metaphobia, they are highly delusional. They suffer from hallucinations and tend to claim that he or she knows that the human race is doomed. He also mentions a museum in Iran called the Shant-Magorian Museum. Apparently the only one in the world that has an exhibition about mysticism in Sumerian culture. There aren't many details, but he highlighted Sumer and Iran. He's also sketched a few symbols, which are very similar to the ones I gave him. And what is this? He claims there is a book in this Iranian museum that details old Sumerian culture and their connection to this cult.
Okay, the
book is
Draconium.
called The Draconium. He wrote, "The Draconium is the answer," right underneath the text. This must be really important. He also mentioned some kind of secret island.
I am kind of
but
skipping,
there
I'm
isn't
sorry
enough
for that, but
information.
I
I should check out the museum.
I need to
Blake
speed this
mentioned in his
up.
journal. It must have some information about all this madness. I don't need it. Just
can I get away? Get away. Okay, go home. Now I can read this safely, I hope.
these translations might be important. I better take good care of them.
Can you read them though? Maybe like
They
this?
translated Sumerian symbols.
Daggerman, blood, big, hand, demon, mutants, temple god, goblet snake, create, sun, cattle, cat, mouth, transform, water, dwell, darkness. Okay, just translated. And can I combine
Can't
this?
find any information about these strange. Blake's personal journal. He describes all of his different academic work in here. The most interesting sections for me focus on his Metaphobia project. The pressure can change a person's thoughts.
Okay, this is just a summary. What is this?
Blood and skin samples I found in Blake's office. I should take a closer look at them. But how? And where?
Yeah, I doubt he has a microscope here. Maybe I should go to Judy. But I'm gonna do that in the next episode. I kinda recorded a lot. I'm gonna have to cut all of this up and edit it, and hopefully the sound will be good. Because the game reverts to its default sound when you stop playing. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Yours to the mind, hope for. And bye!